Hi, my name is Virginia Jones, and this is a tutorial on how to hack the Temptu home airbrush system. So, if you're like me, and if you are like me, congratulations. You have purchased the Temptu home airbrush system from Sephora. And if you're like me, you really like it. I really like it. You can get a nice natural makeup that looks good in stage, it looks good on camera. It's kind of a high definition airbrush look, and that wears very easily. But you say to yourself, okay, there's all these nice foundations and natural looking blushers and great highlighters, but is this really getting me closer to having the Priss black spray paint across the face look from Blade Runner? And no, it's not. You have to do that yourself. Now, one of the differences between a professional airbrush system and this home system, I mean, I think it is good, it's easy to use, you don't need special training, and you can change out colors just by popping out a pod and popping in a different pod. In a professional system, you have to clean out your applicator and when you change out colors, and we don't always have the time to do that. So all in all, I think it's a benefit. The little pods are self-contained, but they don't last forever, because honestly, nothing does. And when you've used one up, you can usually tell they're getting close when you can sometimes see the mixing bead, you can see a little bit of the empty pod behind the makeup, but ultimately you know that it's empty when nothing comes out. And you've already tried pumping more air in, you've already tried cleaning out the rubber stopper with the poker, and it's just dead. So don't throw it away. Do this. You can take some regulation tweezers, pull that little stopper out. You can also pull the stopper out using the poker tool that they give you in the kit, hoisted by its own petard. It's not important, but once that stopper's out, turn your pod over in the sink and dump any remaining makeup out. If there's a lot, guess what? You screwed up. Better luck next time. And then you clean them out, and you need a eyedropper and a little bowl is all you need for this. I like to alternate rubbing alcohol and water, put it in the eyedropper, drop it into the pod, shake it up, and then dump it out in the sink. It sounds like this when you're dumping it out in the sink. My spouse has alerted me that this is annoying, so maybe do it when he's not home. And once you've done a couple cycles of water and rubbing alcohol and you feel like you've got as much out as you probably can, it's time to pick your color to fill with. Now, I have done a couple different things, and let's all learn together. So the first thing that I tried to fill with was Mehron's liquid makeup, just from ye old costume store. And it said on the bottle that it was for airbrushing, but I actually found it to be very thick and not super airbrushable. It's much thicker than the formula that the Temptu system has. And if you thin it, the particles are still very big, and it didn't really give me the effect, like, you know, kind of airbrushy effect that I wanted. So I was looking online, and lo and behold, we come back to the house of the father. I found a kit of Temptu SB airbrush makeup in fun colors. It was about 30 bucks, and I think I got 6 colors in it, and it's perfect because I can experiment with what, you know, works well in the airbrush and what I need, you know, to do the makeup that I want. So what you do when your pot is clean, you dump this baby out in a bowl. You can use the squeezer. If you feel like it's not coming out fast enough, just cut the whole cap off. You're going to use the whole thing. You don't need to save it. You cut the cap off, and with your eyedropper, put it in your pod. Now this pod, you're going to say, Virginia, that's not totally clean. No, it's not. But there's little enough ivory, and I don't think it is really making a difference for the makeup. And it's as clean as I could get it. There you go. So now I have, in addition to my regular Temptu colors, I've got a nice hot pink that I actually, if you use light, you can use for blusher very easily, and it applies a little faster than the peach blushes. I've got black, which is for me the most important, and I've got purple, and the next one that I will do with an empty pot is blue. So Another fun thing about airbrushing, about having an airbrushing system, is that you can use it like a fine arts airbrush. Anything that you can cut out of frisket or stencil paper, you can apply to your face. I've made this spider. I did it with a X-Acto knife. And let's just see. There you are. I got a spider on my face. Perfect for Halloween, Mardi Gras, board meetings, whatever it is you want to do. So, first of all, I hope you enjoy this process. Second of all, if you do find a solvent that cleans better than rubbing alcohol, drop me a note. Third of all, if you are someone who uses an airbrush professionally and can advise like what kind of thinner, like these makeups are a little bit thicker than the ones that come with. They work great, but would they apply faster if it was thinned out? What can I use to thin it out? I don't know. Thanks, and check back with me.